What is going on, guys? It's your boy Guns here, and today's video is going to be on my final analysis on whether long-range warfare is worth it or not, right? I think that we've had enough time um, to give my full, like, I guess, synopsis, you can call it, right? So, initial thoughts when I was first using long-range warfare was like, this is super cool. I have my Kanara Hoskell here, my Singeron Freygar, which are only 5511, and my Singeron's only 5123. Excuse me, we're still getting 30k plus merits because yeah, I'm T5, so that definitely plays a factor. But even my T4 buddies were getting 20, 30ks with good Singeron Freygar, right? And majority of my elixir was used on the archers because, or like at least from the elixir pods was used on the archers. And the reason for that is because I already have a bunch of magic units. So I was able to just heal my archers and I was able to run double archer, double mage, which was amazing and so much fun. Having that many range marches out in the field was doing crazy damage. However, however, right? Um, well, to kind of get to the point, and then I'll put more on it. I think it's worth it if you're an archer main. If you're mage main, you should still be freaking keeping your arcane torrent. And one of the main reasons why is because as the battle continued through the area of Atheran, um, you start having less and less troops, right? So then I was only healing my magic troops because my magic marches are my best ones, right? So now I'm stuck in a situation where we're fighting for control of Atherin, right? We're fighting for control of Atherin, and now I freaking nuke myself. I nuke myself with a minus 10% hero skill damage and less rage, right? Now, also, um, when you're running this, right? Because we already know. I mean, a lot of other content creators have covered it as well as like long range warfare. Um, you eventually, like, if you don't have it, your archers are gonna get wrecked, right? Some of us only have 500, 600k archers anyways. Like a few waves of them, they're just gonna die. It's better if you kind of use them for close quarter battles, where you're not getting swarmed by absolutely everyone, or you can kind of play ratty in the back line a little bit, right? So like if you're pushed up here to an area like this, you're kind of like patrolling the back, just picking off whatever hits your front line, playing smart, right? So that way, like if especially if you're mage main guys or majority of your troops are magic and majority of your heroes are magic units, do not make this mistake and going with long range warfare because everyone's like, oh, it's the new bright and shiny toy and everyone wants to use it. Um, then you can go here, Arcane Torrent, right? Make sure you keep your 10% more hero skill damage. Now, one of the things that I'm considering doing, I'm considering, and I think it was Saxman from TFS was telling me about this. He's an archer main, and he didn't use our long range warfare in the beginning because, as you guys know, like usually the way a lot of matchmakings end up, it's a lot of like behemoth fighting, right? Like who's gonna get the behemoth frame and all that. So what he did was he didn't choose long range warfare. He kept his archers nice with his 15% more base physical attack, or they at least keep it. And then once it came time for the final zone, then he switched to long range warfare and that they weren't working on behemoths anymore, right? So he was able to do it that way. One of the ways that I'm considering doing it is using long range warfare in the beginning. Like I said, big emphasis on considering because I might just stick with keeping my arcane torrent. Um, but if I go with plan B, I'll use long range warfare. And as soon as I'm in a situation where I'm only healing my magic units because, it's one of those times in the season where you're just fighting every single day, then you can use your season reset to go back to Arcane Torrent, right? I think that's a very good way of using it. Um, at least for me, like Right now I'm using a Spring Warden. That's gonna be a different video of its own of why I did this. But but yeah, guys, that's my final analysis on the Arcane Tour. Because believe it or not, like even 200k against 200k, I'll link the video at the end of this so you guys can see the difference of Arcane Torrent. And even 200k to 200k, it was like 6k Sevens, right? And if you were to switch that from probably 300k to 300k, it's pretty safe to say that it'd be a 9k Seven difference. Um, so ultimately, right, especially when you have heroes like Waldir Valen, because I notice, I'm like, why? I'm like, why am I Waldir Valen not doing as good as they usually do? Granted, we didn't have Arcane Torrent before. I just feel like even that March, right, my third Mage March, which I can keep out in the field quite consistently, it's also gonna be buffed with the 10% hero skill damage, right? And if you're running multiple Mage Marches, you're talking three Mage Marches, right? Two each, six. You're talking 60% hero skill damage total amongst all your heroes. So please, guys, I'm telling you right now, you'll thank me later after you watch this. Um, like, damn, thank God I listened to the guns analysis on long range warfare. Now, flip side, if you're Archer main, yeah, I think you follow the thing that my buddy Saxman from TFS was saying was like you don't pick long range warfare in the beginning because there's a lot of behemoth stuff going on, and then in the final zone you can pick long range warfare. And let me tell you guys, a lot of the archer mains that are out there, they are running some crazy freaking marches. Crazy freaking marches. Like they're running three archer, two mage. Whew. Especially the Wilderberg faction guys. They'll have like the three archer marches, and then they'll have the two satyr witches that are giving a 10% attack, which kind of helps mitigate that 15% base physical attack that you lose. So, dude, they are melting. And I mean, even looking at the personal glory points at the top, Alibaba being number one, personal merits. He's almost at 100. I hope he gets to 100 million merits. I'd be crazy. I don't think I've seen any higher than 85, guys. I'll be honest. But he's running triple archer. Potato's running triple archer. Toxic's kind of running a little bit of everything, I believe. Yeah. Soma's running triple archer. I think Spartan's running triple archer. So many of these top players are running triple archer marches. It's crazy. Um, which, like I said, guys, for me, my decision to be a mage main ultimately came from uh, like the open field fights, right? And if the seasoned talent of long range warfare continues to stick around, we might have to train more archers, guys, to have even more range units out there doing some good damage. So, yeah, guys. Um, let's see some other stuff that I saw as far as like long range warfare. My rattle spear was huge. Rattle spear was huge because you can see additional effect. So when your legion inflicts defense break on enemy legion, your legion gains defense penetration, ignoring 20% of the enemy's defense for 7 seconds. This is freaking huge right here. Super huge. Especially, I don't have Nico, right? Well, I do have Nico, but he's not in a great spot. So for me right now, it's better to do the Kinara with the rattle spear, and I'll show you guys my Kanara. I mean, she's been doing freaking great. Um, I'll show you guys some of my reports with long range warfare. You can see it here, right? I think I have Haas Kanara here. So I kind of like I will kind of switch them around. I'm kind of adding a little bit extra to this video, talking about since I know a lot of you guys are mage mains, right? So I still do think, especially early on, getting that Kanara Hosk Awaken it's huge, right? So I would run Kanara primary when we have to do a lot of marching, like far away. But as soon as it came to flag fighting, I pulled out that Hosk and took advantage of that precision tree. Um, but yeah, you can see my freaking archers going crazy. And I'll be honest though. I've seen even bigger Archer reports without long range warfare, and I don't know, maybe it was just at that situation, uh, but yeah. Let me know in the comments below, like what you guys think about my analysis, and if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, let me know why you don't agree with me. I don't claim to be the know-it-all. So I'm always the guys. I spend a lot of time DMing a lot of you guys in the comment section, in Discord. I try to get as many as I could. Um, so yeah, guys, make sure you guys share this with your buddies. Let them know, like, hey, look, this is what he says about season talents. He's already played a full season of ST1, right? I'm in the top 20 for merit earners, right? So it's like the advice I give you is coming from a fighter, guys. I am a really good fighter in terms of my dedication to the game and how much time I put into it. And I don't just see what I'm doing. I see what all the top players are doing, right? Like all of these guys, Loisi, Asura, Jerry, Deka, Kago, Sleepy, Shaggy, Lock My Tralala, Bakali, Kessin, Quarrelhild. I'm not sure how you say it. Spartan, Soma, Angry Potato, Toxic, and Alibaba. I always see what the hell they're running, right? So that's one of the things too. Little extra for the video. Like always pay attention to what the top merit earners are doing, right? With that being said, just because they're top in merits doesn't mean that they're doing the right thing, right? Because a lot of these players just have a bunch of troops and have everything max, and it really doesn't matter how they play. They just get good trades regardless, right? So, you want to look at the top players, and you also want to look um, at guys like my boy Saint, for example. His top power is 68 million power, and he's at 14.5 million merits. Like the boy is going crazy, and he's a mage main. I think he almost has his Bertrand awakened. I think. Yeah, I think he's working on his Bertrand right now. Um, at the beginning of the season, I think he was like 50-50 in terms of units killed to units healed. Now he's 120 to 180, and he had Arcane Torrent. You know what I mean? And I've seen some of his reports; they are up there. So yeah, guys, if you guys like this video, make sure you drop a like on the video. Like I said, share with your buddies, let them know. Okay, cool. You don't believe me about, keeping Arcane Torrent? Because, okay, alright, let me say it again. I have seen people give advice saying, yes, you need to use long range warfare. And no kind of like, um, no kind of like precise detail in who should be running long range warfare. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, some people have 700k archers, right? But their archer marches aren't necessarily their best. Their artifacts are not necessarily the best. So, yeah, guys, make sure you make the correct choice. Um, because I mean, for me, honestly, guys, the only reason why I chose long range warfare, I knew that Arcane Torrent was gonna be better for me, but it was more for testing purposes, right? This is technically, like just an additional season, right? So I want to make sure that I'm coming in with both angles of having Arcane Torrent and not having it going into the next season, which, oof, I think next season's only gonna be, I think it's gonna be another S plus or ST whatever, probably ST2 or something like that. But at least we'll be ready for season 3. We got some good marches going on, and I'm excited to see what happens, guys. All right, if you guys want to continue supporting the channel, make sure you guys drop a subscription, guys. We are cooking in the subs. We are cooking in the subs. We're starting to make our little path to 2K subscribers. Um, we also do have memberships now. Oh, I lied. I lied. Scratch that, scratch that. I gotta update something on it. YouTube is very particular with how they want this set up. But yeah, um, I do have on Twitch. So tomorrow we're gonna have a stream around 1700 UTC. We're gonna be doing be doing a giveaway over there for my Twitch subs. So if you want an opportunity to win $100 over there, guys, make sure you guys check out my live stream on twitch.tv YTGunsCOD. I always link it in the description below. So don't miss out on that tomorrow at 1700 UTC, guys. Someone's going to win a gold chest. Pretty crazy, right? And for Twitch, if you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime for free, and then you can subscribe free to any streamer on the twitch.tv platform, right? I'm not saying do it for me, but if you want to throw your boy a bone, you feel me? I'm not complaining either. So yeah, guys. With that being said, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Me giving you my analysis on Arcane Torrent. Sorry, Long Range Warfare and Arcane Torrent really. And I showed you my stats and my fighting, how much of fighting I've been doing this season, to further show you like I know what the hell I'm talking about. Like I've been fighting quite a bit this season. All right, guys. So with that being said, it's your boy Guns here, guys. I'm out.